Yeah, pretty exciting. Quite hectic as well. Got given a sheet with your names and times and all the little things you got to get through, and feels like I'm back at school. Got to go through all my classes and be there all on time. Yeah, it's been crazy. I talked to a few of the boys. I last played rugby in 2011 for New Zealand schools with Artie Severe. He was our captain at the time as well. So, and at the time I was trying to work out which code I want to play, and rugby league offered Sydney Roosters offered me a professional contract in the NRL straight away, and played in the first grade for 5 years. I was lucky enough to represent the Kiwis, and then moved back home to Auckland and represent New Zealand Warriors, Auckland Warriors, and it wasn't until COVID, so it took me away from my family, and I couldn't do 3 years away from my kids, so I started to look for a different chapter in life. My manager and my family said, why don't you give rugby a go? Go back and try your luck. And I said, I'll go back, play some Auckland NPC and try my luck for the Blues, and try and do something special with the Blues, because I've always been a fan and I grew up in Auckland, and I'm an '09 boy, but now today I'm in the All Blacks camp, and again, things you don't even write down because you think it's too far-fetched, and yeah, it's just overwhelming that I'm here today. Well, I grew up in New Zealand, and New Zealand is known for rugby, and you think about the brand of rugby and you think about All Blacks, it sits on top of the world when it comes to rugby, and that's the pinnacle. And you talk about all those days where you just get up nice and early and watch the All Blacks. You get up, no matter what time of the day it is, the whole of the country is getting up to watch the All Blacks play, and now I'm part of it. And things you sit back and as a kid and say, one day I want to play for All Blacks, but every kid in New Zealand says that, and to actually finally be here, it's a dream come true, and yeah, just truly blessed, and yeah, looking forward to taking on this opportunity.